Well, Bangladesh, once celebrated as one of the fastest growing economies in the world, now finds itself at a crossroads amid unprecedented political turmoil. The student protests that erupted on July 1st not only forced the Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, to flee the country, but they also inflicted significant damage to the nation's economy. As Muhammad Yunus steps in to guide an interim government, the pressing question is how Bangladesh can navigate these uncharted waters and stabilise an economy battered by weeks of unrest. The student protests that erupted in July have led to massive economic disruptions, with estimated losses exceeding $10 billion. Key industries, particularly garment manufacturing, which is vital to Bangladesh's economy, have faced significant shutdowns and operational challenges during the unrest. The political instability has created an atmosphere of uncertainty, causing foreign investors to rethink their commitments to Bangladesh. Some companies have already begun diverting production to other countries, undermining Bangladesh's position as a preferred destination for global supply chains. Bangladesh's economic turmoil has been exacerbated by soaring inflation, which reached almost 10% in June. Add to that a sharp depreciation of the taka currency. These factors have significantly increased the cost of living and made it more difficult for businesses to operate profitably, further straining the economy. Well, in response to the deepening economic crisis, Bangladesh secured a $4.7 billion bailout from the International Monetary Fund. Despite this, the economy has slowed, with growth projections for the fiscal year being downgraded as the nation grapples with rising import costs and the broader effects of the global economic downturn. Let's get more on this now with Mubasher Hassan, who's an author and Bangladesh affairs analyst. He joins us now from Sydney, Australia. Really good to have you with us, Mubasher. Firstly, explain to us more about the state of the Bangladeshi economy. We know for a while it was seen as one of the emerging market darlings, particularly in that South Asia region, but things have taken a turn for the worse. So what's the current state of the economy in your view?
Thank you for inviting. As you have explained already, because of this turmoil and unrest, Bangladesh's economy is slowing down. The exporters were not finding it easy to export their products. And for your viewers, I should underpin that Bangladesh is one of the largest textile exporters in the world. And there are two ways Bangladesh's economy was booming. One is that from textile export, and second was the remittance that was sent by millions of Bangladeshis who live across the world. During the time of Sheikh Hasina's repression to the student movement, there are expatriates all across the world decided not to send back remittance as a way of protesting Sheikh Hasina's brutal crackdown. And now they're going to send it back, and with the hope that Dr. Yunus will be able to restore trust and law and order swiftly. We will be hoping that he will be leading the recovery of Bangladesh economy soon rather than later. I just wanted to underpin one more point. During Sheikh Hasina's regime, we have seen the rise of some oligarchs like Russian-style billionaire who are quite close to the power circle. Dr. Muhammad Yunus need to address that economic structure that was built around power rather than economic logic and bring those down. Then I think we'll see Bangladesh rise up again.
Yes, and on the face of it, we know that Muhammad Yunus is well equipped to lead the Bangladeshi economy. He's an economist himself, an entrepreneur. He founded the Grameen Bank, known as the Bank of the Poor, which pioneered microfinance, offering loans to millions of the rural poor in Bangladesh, some $7 billion worth, I understand. But as you say, he faces a lot of challenges in Bangladesh, including an entrenched system of oligarchs that you mentioned. Do you believe Muhammad Yunus can break through some of those entrenched inequalities that have really developed over decades in Bangladesh?
I believe he can. He has lifted millions of Bangladeshis out of poverty already. And on top of his microcredit system, he is well known across the world for social business model. And I believe that he is going to encourage Bangladeshi youths to join that movement. And I am hopeful, but at the same time, my skepticism is embedded on two crucial factors. Number one, I'm not sure how much time he is going to have before offering a free and fair election. And number two, even though he is widely popular, we need to appreciate that he doesn't have popular mandate. The country needs a free and fair elections for a democratic transition. So those two factors are crucial, and also it depends on how he manages to discuss with other stakeholders to calm things down and bring them on the table under his leadership. We need to wait and see.
Okay, Mubashir Hassan, we will have to leave it